Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus, and as you can see, I'm creating a match room. Why am I creating a match room? Well, as you can see, I'm creating a match room called You'll Be on YouTube. Now, actually, I ended up getting rid of the room. It's just basically You'll Be on YouTube, and this is for the 11v11 beta. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like Pro Clubs from FIFA, but it's going to be in PES this year. And the good advantage of it is it's not just 11v11, it can be 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, 7 versus 4 if you really wanted to. But yes, I mean, let me just give a name of people I ended up playing. I played with Weedens. You know who Weedens is, and good job for you. He's a other PES guy, as is Lely2SXC. I always play with My Thai C Hurricane, that's probably how I'm going to say it. Pity GXP, PES Mad, Grade, Chaos Reigns, Malo Worfen 0608, Holstein Khaled, Pedro 9 Magic, Raze Zidane, Dash Schneider, Sprager, Saiyan Bloodstyle, and Baz NCFC. So full props to all of them. Of course, putting a thing like You'll Be on YouTube, of course I was going to get loads of people to join. So in the end, I think we had 17 people, or is it? Yeah, 17 people, because we had an 8v7 at the beginning, and then it ended up becoming a 7v7 because the guy left right at the beginning. But yeah, this is basically just like a first sort of impressions of the 11v11, and it's very laggy. So before everyone in the comments goes, why is it so laggy? It's laggy because Konami just haven't really stress test their servers. Their servers aren't particularly the best for online for some reason for PES 2014, but like I was the main guy, so I had to start a match and stuff like this, and it was relatively decent. I mean, you pick your home or away side, and you have to pick a team, and the teams in the beta were We United or PES United, so it was just like fair enough. So as you can see, we had 8 on the left hand side and 8 at home and 7 away. And I've decided to play as PES United, never played as either of them, so I wasn't really too bothered. Checked out what the kits were like. It was alright. And then when it came to the actual gameplay, my god, the game, online, we already know how bad it was, not how ruined it was, but it was relatively poor. And some people were questioning why I made any available, like basically so you can play as any player or any player who isn't already picked. And the reason I did that was because if people got disconnected, then I could play in their position, and I played any, of course. So with that being said, I knew for a fact that I'd end up playing at least 3 of the back 4, and that's actually ended what happened. I was like, oh, I could play as Vormai, who's actually the best player in the team. I ended up playing as any player, and you see this screen here. We were stuck at this screen for 10 minutes or something ridiculous. Like literally from the beginning of this video to where we are now, it took half an hour, 30 minutes before the game physically actually started, and we were playing some good passing football. Here the game got stuck and it was frozen for absolutely ages, and then eventually it came to the loading screen, and the loading screen was just like what you generally expect. It's just be game tips and stuff like that, but this bit is sped up so quick, and I've already cut bits off of it. Like now we've got to 3 minutes on the market. As you can see, it's all ready, it's all good, and then suddenly the game starts and it's really laggy, and we were just like, oh god, what the hell is this? So Chaos Reigns gets the ball early on, tries to get it back again, doesn't get it back, and then the guy sort of stops playing, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then tries to pass it away. And it wasn't like, oh, he was trying to slow down time. It was my interception to actually push the team forward, and they actually ended up scoring in the first minutes of the match with I think it was Chaos PES eventually. Chaos Reigns scores because he takes a shot, good save, and then Lally takes a shot and it's another save, and then Chaos Reigns ends up, no, yeah, it's Chaos Reigns. No, it's not. It's My Thai Hurricane. I'm gonna say it's probably Mythic Hurricane, but so the gameplay wasn't really essential for this. So basically it was just the fact that I was playing it, and I was just like, well, it's not bad, like as I expected. This was a 7v7 in the end, and by the end, I mean, I think by the end it actually became an 8v8 because someone else joined our game. I'm sure it happened, and then, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just like as you expect with Pro Clubs as well. The thing with it is that everyone makes a run forward because they all really want to score goals. And we had PES Mad was playing left back, and he was probably playing one of the best positions in the world because he could get forward and he'd get back, and I played a pretty decent left back, so it's fair enough. And at half time it was 1-0 to PES United, so my team, we were winning by 1 goal, and it was relatively decent. I'm not going to go out and say, oh, it was the best thing ever I've ever played, or it was the shittest thing ever I've ever played. It was actually not half bad. I actually had some good chances and things like that, and like I even had a chance to play the goalkeeper if I really wanted to. I never actually got the chance to play as the goalkeeper because I didn't really want to. I mean, because it pressed the left stick in and you'd play as them. But from this chance here, Chaos Reigns gets the ball, and he does a very clever thing, which I was really annoyed with during the game. He bided his time because we were going 4 against 2 at the back, and he got a free kick. And from the free kick, I was like, well, I'm the goalkeeper, so I'm taking it. So I took it, and I took a really long ball forward, and from this we actually ended up scoring our second goal. And I was like, fair enough, like, I'm getting my pre-assists in here. It's like, for the love of God, it's so amazing. And basically, Lely assisted too. And yes, the goalkeeper there, I don't know what he's doing and things like this. But I mean, that's PES all over. But the 11v11, I played it once, and this is literally my first impressions of basically an 8v8, and it's not bad. It's actually relatively decent. The problem is, like FIFA Pro Clubs, it's going to be the exact same sort of thing. I'm sure if you played like 4v4, it would be probably one of the best game modes. And the thing is, it's not like the Become a Legend from, I want to say 2011, when they had it so you had to play like with your Become a Legend. No, you can now play it. Looks like you can play with any team you want. So basically, in the beta we had Wii United and PES United, and probably in when the if it does get into the full game, which most likely will, it'll become just end up being it'll end up just being Barcelona and Real Madrid over and over again. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, this video I'm trying to keep it to a relatively short, so I'm going to try and get into 8 minutes, maybe 9. But we ended up winning 2-0. Man of the match actually went to Endonor, the left centre back, who was me, the right centre back, who's actually he was the left centre back. I think it was the left centre back or the right back or someone. Basically, it was under the back four, and Schneich was being played by PESman, so it must have been me who was man of the match. I wasn't really too bored. I was like, oh, fair enough. I'm not going to start anything too special by that, but yeah, I mean, it was all right. I mean, I'm not coming out and being like, my God, this game was crap. It was good. It was actually pretty decent, and I'm sure if the server, as long as they can improve the connections between players, it will get better. It can't get really any worse than it is. So that rock bottom, and it can get better. Same with MLO, same just online in general. It's really laggy when you go forward and really laggy when you're at the back and stuff like this. But eventually it will get better, and hopefully it does. Because I think with this 11v11, they could actually take it to a good step so that you don't just have everyone running forward, because you get your defenders who want to defend. Like, you literally have your players who want to stay at the back and not go forward so much. Your players who want to go forward a lot more, so you get your, like, they could play left back and they could play with a left wing back sort of position, but you have to have a centre midfielder. Like, there's a lot more tactical influence involved. Like, of course, pro clubs, it's going to probably end up being the same thing, where people end up playing 4v4 and 2v2 and 2v6, and you'll still beat the two people on one team will end up winning because they have more control over everyone else. But yeah, I mean, when this is properly in the full game, I will probably actually maybe not have a series on it, but if you can make, like, you can make room, so room the Marcus Mafia or something, and you can all just sort of play together. Yeah, if there's any questions you want to ask me about this 11v11, just post them in the comment section below. And I have to give full props to PESfan, the website PESfan.com. They were the ones who they were on Twitter and they were saying sign up for the beta because they had 4,000 keys to give away. Signed up for it and I got it, and I was happy. So yeah. So if you have enjoyed this video and have any questions about 11v11, just comments in the comment section below, of course, and catch you later.